Hi, welcome back. This is my Saturday show where I talk about maybe a unique experience I had in video games that I've played. We've talked about, oh, what was the first one we talked about? I'm blanking hardcore. Skyward Sword, and how I understand like why people don't like it. We talked about Ori and the Blind Forest, and I called it Will of the Wisps, and it was very, very bad. Um, but we talked about that and how I totally forgot how Metroidvanias work. Um, and since then, I know it's been a few weeks. I had some stuff that I was doing on Saturdays. Um, and so I missed some uploads, and I'm really sorry. Um, but since then, I've played two games. I've played Chrono Trigger and I've played Okami. And I enjoyed both of them. Chrono Trigger was my first JRPG that is like a grown person's JRPG, I guess. I've played a whole mess of Pokemon. It's one of my favorite series. Um, Basically, like in elementary school, middle school, high school, that's I almost exclusively played those, with like some other GameCube games in there, but most of my time was dedicated to those games. Um, Mostly Gen 3 actually, but that's beside the point. So Chrono Trigger was really my first non-Pokemon JRPG. That's what I'm talking about today, is Chrono Trigger. Next week I'll talk about Okami. I'm playing Little Nightmares right now. Um, and then, um, After Little Nightmares, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Breath of the Wild is coming up because there's the sequel coming. And so I'm going to date this. This week they announced Splatoon 3. Splatoon 2 is one of my top 3 favorite games. And I won't tell you what the other two are. You probably already know if you know me. Um, but I'm so excited for Splatoon 3. I'm very excited, so I've been playing a lot of Splatoon 2. I could do a talk on Splatoon 2. Um, but right now we're going to talk about Chrono Trigger. This game I feel is a little bit difficult for me to figure out stuff that's unique to me about it. Um, I liked it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was great. I love that you can go to the boss fairly early on, like the final boss, and just get wrecked. I love that idea where it just shows you, like, all right, this is what you have to be able to do, so that when you go and do it, there is a sense of growth. Like there was something you couldn't do, and then something that as you played the game you could do. That's very good. Um, Naturally, Chrono Trigger spoilers. I don't feel like that's a very big one, but from here on out, they're going to be fairly big, hefty story spoilers. Um, all throughout the game, I was torn because my favorite characters were, oh man, can I remember their names? Yeah, I can remember their names. Marl, Luca, and the game calls him Frog. I called him, it was Willm because that was all there was, but I thought that he was a William, or like a Willem, and found out his name was Glenn. So I'm going to call him Glenn. I changed his name to Glenn after I figured out his real name was Glenn, but the game calls him Frog. Um, so Marl, Luca, and Frog were my favorite characters, and I wanted to play with all three of them. I really liked them, really thought they were all great. And I was kind of bummed out that I could only choose two, and then I had Chrono. And I liked Chrono. Chrono was great. Um, and I was fine. I don't really care about robots, personally, so Robo wasn't much for me. Um, I did like Luca, though. Like, I like people who like robots. I think that's cool. And who work and build stuff. So I really wanted that for my team. And then you're going and you're doing all their story stuff, and you hit it's right around the midpoint, I think. And this is when spoilers really start. Spoiler hand. Spoilers are happening. I'll re-show it when spoilers are done. And you hit the midpoint, and you go into the fight, and Chrono dies. And I feel like that was incredible. Like absolutely, it was great. I totally had this feeling where I would like with the characters where it just felt like this sense of like loss and hopelessness. And I liked that. I thought that that was a really cool thing that the game showed. Just because you had Chrono all the time, and so then like killing him and making it so that I could have Marl and Luca and Glenn all on my team, like because Chrono died, was big and heavy and crazy, and cool. I liked it. Um, and so I got them on my team, and I got to run around with them, and that was super rad. But it was sad because we missed Chrono. And then we went and we brought him back, and it felt good bringing him back. I like that the game let me pick my team. Outside of them. Oh, I did not get the Dark Evil Wizard. I had Glenn kill him. I did not have him join the team. It just felt right for Glenn to get that vengeance. Maybe if I play it again, I won't. Um, but like now being able from then on to choose the team entirely, like I don't know, like it felt good, like making it so that no, um Chrono isn't like the invincible paragon. Like and maybe he's not the answer to do this. He just so happens to be the one who like brought all these people together. Like that was really cool. That was really cool making it so that no, all these people are capable of saving the planet and stopping the evil, not just Chrono with their help. It's all of them. As long as they're working together. Like that was very cool, and I really liked it, and I thought it was great. That's what I thought about Chrono Trigger. Next time I'm going to be talking about Okami. So I hope that you tune in for that. It's going to be next week, Saturday morning. Um, I hope that you have a wonderful week and that you have fun with your games. If you have any thoughts on Chrono Trigger or other games that you'd like me to talk about, I have a comment section. Thank you so much. Have a good week. Bye.